Hey guys, I'm going to be building a house today in my creative world. Earlier today, I was kind of messing around, making a little river, having some fun, just having a relaxing time, and I kind of want to make a little house to go at the very center of it, with maybe a little garden around it. The river is going to go down a nice hill, and then up the hill some more, and around here is going to be a little grove for somebody to live. Figured I might take you through that process, because I don't know, might be interesting. I worked out a little color palette that I kind of want to experiment in, and we're gonna see what happens. To start off, kind of want house set back a bit. The river will end up going down further that way, so it's not really like we're that type. So maybe a good 3 blocks in here. Have a little house like this. Just maybe not this tall. And start at the very front and make a we're gonna make a little sunroom at the very start of this house. And then from there, sunroom wouldn't be a sunroom without the nice windows. So let's think what kind of windows. We could do pink. Does that go kind of with our color palette? We're gonna do the dark prismarine for the roof, so I don't know what we're gonna do there. Could do a bamboo. That could be interesting. A warp trapdoor, jungle trapdoor. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is me saying right now. Now imagine you were walking in this forest and you see trapdoors like this. Let me see it with a roof first. Then I'll decide whether or not I want to keep it. The roof really adds to it. 10 out of 10 roof right there. I mean, look at that. That's some beautiful roofing. I guess we gotta get some more prismarine. Get the stair version of it. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We're gonna see what works out. Maybe something kind of like that. Maybe a little bit like so. Maybe some lanterns, you know, to make it not terrible at night. I actually don't know if I want a lantern anymore. Gotta take that back. Maybe we want some color. As a little base. I kind of like that. It's okay. Pretty decent. And then from here, I'm gonna make a little sunroom. For my house that I'm building. As it's right here. So the entrance of the house is gonna go somewhere kind of like here. And then it's gonna be built up from that. But for right now, we're gonna just do this, even if we don't know what's gonna go here. That's pretty good so far. Let me get these guys along here. Oops. These guys along here, this guy here, and this guy here. Now I got kind of all of these crazy colors that I want to be building into this house. So, let's just think. Perceive in my head what exactly I want to put here. Because I'm kind of just doing this as I go. So we're gonna maybe have some stairs. Okay, second thought. Maybe something more like this. 3, and then another 3, and then for now, we're just gonna see how this looks. Thinking goes up a little bit more. And then in the front here, this one is gonna kind of want to curve around and do some fun things, you know, as roofs tend to go. Put that in like that. So we want to have a roof, yeah, acceptable. It needs some refining, but whatever. Maybe something kind of like this coming out. Oops. Didn't do this quite right. Something kind of like this. And then maybe it can bow up in the center. Just add some interest. Kind of thing. Maybe leave that. Maybe add a little bit of droopy. A little bit of a droopy roof. And so then for the front of the house, where you want to walk in, I'm trying to think what I want, because we could have stairs leading up to a door. That could be fun. But it could also not be fun, because I don't know, it might be slippery when it rains and you accidentally slip down the stairs. You wouldn't want that. It would be inconvenient to take your groceries up. So instead, I'm thinking we actually have a bit of a raised platform here in the front. So we do have this kind of area right here. And that's at this level. So we still want to make sure, you know, they can access this room. But the rest doesn't have to be at that level. And because it's kind of going to be in the woods, it doesn't look very much like it's in the woods right now. But if it's going to be in the woods, it can have some wood. That's what I was trying to get to. Maybe some stairs coming down like that. And eventually a little railing and all of that. I haven't decided what I want. No, my turquoise. I haven't decided what I want yet. A lot of the time when I build things, especially houses, I just kind of put down random blocks and see what looks. And if it looks terrible, then I tear it down. Use some TNT, you know. Now it looks like a very, very strange happy face. And then I come to the conclusion that actually I really just like this. And then I tear it down and not look at it again. Pretending that didn't happen, we're going to look at some mangrove. We're going to look at our options. So we got this door. Oops, not diorite. Door. We got this door. Very pretty. I do like this door a lot. But, look. It just might be one of my favorites. So we're gonna start off with a door kind of like this. We're gonna do one of these central pillars and add a door. And then some trapdoors. Make it extra pretty or something like that. That's how it's supposed to go, right? Anyway. Doors coming along nice. Get some dark oak wood. Dark oak stairs more specifically. Something like that. Maybe a little lantern. And then maybe some fences. Ooh, we could even do some pink or something. Let me see how those look. Nope. Pink. Huh. Didn't quite look how I imagined it to. And neither does that. Okay, let's just go with the dark one. Yeah. Over here, we're gonna have a little window. Because that sounds like fun. Little window. Let's get some spruce. And some glass. So we like that. Glass is pretty nice. Maybe some light stained glass. Oops. And just like that or something. I don't know. From the front, that looks pretty okay. All things considered, it could be better, but it could also be a lot worse. Maybe some of these guys here. And we realize that we want to add some of the purple levels. I mean, purple colors up to the second layer. So let's just quickly fix this up. Make it a little bit less messy. And actually kind of makes sense. Sure, we could have stairs here. Oh, actually, we have stairs here specifically. And then the rest, just kind of like this. Oops. Little cherry door. Suddenly, we have access. How do I do this? Mental math computing. There we go. Okay, little door there. Okay, that's kind of cute. Maybe one of these guys out the front. Little trapdoor. Now we're gonna start working on the rest of the house because let's be real, we need to be working this out. This guy can go up here. And this guy can go up here. And we realize that we want this all at this level. And then this level, we'll at that higher level. Great. Good understanding and word usage there. So from here, we're gonna set back the inside of the house just a little bit. And then we're just gonna start adding this lighter color up the top, just like so. And then we make little pockets for the windows. that really what I... Okay, we're having three windows. Okay, great. Fences to kind of help this out. I don't want this and this. Maybe more like that and that, actually. No. This. Fence gate. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just start placing blocks and seeing what looks good, what doesn't. Most of the time doesn't. Get some glass panes. Do I like that? I don't know. Slab. Slabs will fix it. Just get a slab, put it up there, put it there, put it there. Does that fix anything? Does it fix anything at all? Trapdoors will help. Yeah, that'll help. Shutters on the windows. They like those in lots of places. Maybe it's a little busy, but we can make it work. I don't know. It's becoming something right now. What it's becoming exactly? No clue. Okay. We're going up one. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this, and then it's good words. Yeah. And then up here is gonna be the roof. And then on this side, I'm gonna want a similar sort of thing. Just kind of keep in mind how big I want the interior to be, because right now, pretty small. Now, the main problem that I have with this house so far is the fact that I have absolutely no idea what it's going to look like on the inside, and that's kind of a deal breaker for me. I like to be able to know what it's going to look like when a person lives in it. For the figurative person that lives in this house, I need to make sure that their house is comfortable for them, because I'm not the kind of landlord that is going to be cruel and mean and stupid. So, yeah. We provide only the best of houses in this economy, okay? Okay. We have something to work with. We're gonna enter into the house. When you enter into a house, you usually want to meet a stairway, right? That's how it works. I have no clue. I studied like one architecture class in a brief amount of time I went to college. Whatever, we're having a staircase right as we enter. Kind of like this. Not like this. There we go. Climbing up the stairs slowly but surely, and then up here we're gonna want the floor kind of at this level. Maybe. Yes. That's gonna be the floor level. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna have 4 windows, and it's gonna be kind of like that. Is it? No, it's gonna have 3 windows. And then be like that. Okay. And then it's gonna end down here. Nope, that's the wrong block. Like this. Okay. So I'm thinking that's gonna be the kind of shape for it. At least. First things first, we're gonna need to just quickly map out where we want things to go. So this is gonna be the sunroom, kind of like a place where we grow lots of plants, have a chair, we can look out on the water. Next to a sunroom, you'd want the living room, right? Here, we'd probably want to have a chimney somewhere. We could have an internal chimney, which actually might be what I want to do, and have it kind of like here. This is the internal chimney. And then you'd want to have a kitchen next to your chimney. Or maybe a dining room instead. So, living room can go kind of like this. That's the living room. Pretty big, open living room. I could actually have the dining room kind of stick out this way onto the river. Or I could put the kitchen there and have the dining room kind of under the stairs. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do. So, kitchen here, dining room here, living room there. We go upstairs, we're going to have a little workroom kind of here. And upstairs is going to be all the fun stuff, you know? Like the room where we have all the cats in it. Now that we've got a layout, it's going to be way easier. Way easier. Just you watch. Okay. Child's play right now. Yep. So easy. those little spots right there are a little bit ugly, so what we're gonna do is called the big brain maneuver of putting leaves there. We're just gonna do some birch and azalea. I sometimes wish we could kind of like, what would be a really cool idea of Mojang to do is, sorry, Mojang, would be to put kind of how half slabs can be waterlogged. We could like leaf log the the half slabs and the stairs. That would be really nice. I don't know how they do that, but it'd be really great. Anyway, I'm gonna hide all the mistakes with some leaves because that's not really great, but we're just gonna add to it. Make it look like some ivy, maybe climb up and is now, destroying the structural integrity of the house. Maybe even have it kind of come down here. So it's not just growing from nothing, Just kind of taking over. Maybe a little bit much, right? It's a little bit. A little bit a lot. Take it back from a few spots. Yeah. Add some holes. That is how you fix ugly spots in your build. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now, over here, facing the water side, maybe just some simple pillars leading up into the house. And we could even use some darker colors, maybe. Let's look at the terracotta options. See, we do have blue terracotta that it could go one step down into. But I don't know if that's what I want. And I feel like a lot of the other options aren't exactly what I want either. So we'll just see what happens. The walls are going to go like this kind of thing. I actually kind of really like the blue terracotta. It's something. Maybe add some of this here. Down here, we're going to want lots of windows because it's river facing, high value real estate. We're going to do taller windows, full floor length windows on this level because it's fancier. Just quickly put these sort of things. Now we're working with an actual kind of thing. Adding just some trapdoors to, make it look a little bit nicer. There we go, we have... It's not great. I don't know. I'm sold on this. I think this one looks better because it doesn't have the gap. So maybe we need to do something about this gap. We could add some leaves. That's always an option. Adding ivy on the side of a building, 10 out of 10 for me. One of my favorite things to do. But for right now, let's just focus on this kind of section. Maybe a bit like that. Fence posts, some not windows, they're called glass in this game. Some glass panes, kind of nice, It's not terrible, not great either. Okay, do I want to do trapdoors on this level? I might try them and see if they look okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a curvy thing. Curvy thing. And instead of these, we're gonna do these. Curvy thing. And the trapdoors are gonna go like that. And these are gonna go like this. Yeah. And this guy is gonna go instead like this. Not like that. Wow. A little bit better. It's getting there. Sometimes smaller builds tend to be harder for me because they look a lot better with a lot of detail, and I get stuck just doing detail. I want to add this now. Yeah. that look okay? Sure. we'll add, we'll add that. Actually, I really like that. Fell off the face of everything. Maybe we do something like that, but up here. Yeah, but like on a bigger scale. Like this, but like for the roof, and we make it all cool and interesting. Don't know what I'm saying at this point. Could add some of the fancy fence posts. With the leaves, it will look better. And then it kind of gets to the roof area. Let's just think what I want to do for the roof. I'm really liking this down here. So maybe we go up like this. Have these. And then we have these, and we put these here. Oh, and we can make it go into a pink. Yeah. Okay, great. So what if I did this? Now we're thinking. Jeez, what was I thinking before? Okay. You know, we'll add some more of the black terracotta to the corners. See what that does. That's okay. Let's add some more. What color roof? This? This color roof? I don't know. We could do a black terracotta roof. That actually might look good. Black with an accent of the blues and purples. Or a blue roof. Jeez, all these things I have to decide. I think I kind of want to do a black roof. And why not? We'll see. And if I hate it, I can change my mind. I don't know. We do something like this maybe on this side. Maybe it needs a little bit more color in it, but whatever. And then here, yeah, the roof goes up. Yeah, we're making triangles. Aren't triangles in video games just so fun? The new adventurous, I don't know, model. We always thought we could have squares, and we have triangles. I could make it a bit more curved, so that it is a bit more fun. Kind of like that. Would curved be more fun? Don't know, it's a bit hard to decide. Triangles, sometimes we make mistakes. Thinking that we want something other than a triangle. Okay, so from here, I kind of just did that kind of pattern. So it goes up like this. Yeah, it's a wibbly wobbly little thingy. Wibbly wobble, and another wibbly wobble. If the roof wibbly wobbles enough, you know it's a good roof. Above that, oops. Above that we have this. And above that, we have this. And finally, above all of that, would you guess it, this. So that's a little bit a lot, but you know, we'll have to see how it looks. Oops. And then the black terracotta just goes in like this, next to the pink one. Wow! Would you look at that? What have I done? Just add lots of stairs to things and hope for the best. That's what I do. It needs some work. Immediately. It needs milk. Okay, maybe we do this on the stuff in no. I think it should keep the square angle because that's kind of the whole thing about it. But this thing, this monstrosity, is what is making this not work at all, actually. We're actually going to do this kind of thing. Yeah, something like this. I'm just adding slabs at this point, seeing what will fix it. I think that this should be up here, just like this should still have the stairs and all of that nice stuff. Perhaps it needs to do a wibbly on this thing. That layer right there. don't know. I'll come back to it if I absolutely hate it. Buttons help. Okay, maybe an attic window, because, you know, that would be fun. Moving on to this side. Far too long in that roof bit. Okay, now we only have to replicate it on all the other sides. Pretty easy, right? Yeah. Except this one is roof gonna turn this way. That makes sense. Hope it did. So, how are we gonna do that? This one goes up here and does this thing. And then it has a thing on top of it that does this thing. Okay, great. Just working away on this roof forever. Okay. So, it's gonna go like that because that is how the roof just is. And then from there, I'm gonna turn the roof this way so that it faces the front of the house. Oh, we want to see the prettiness of the roof up close and personal. It's gonna be a bit shorter than the other way, but oh well, that just happens. How's that looking? So we're just gonna copy this because, you know, I'm just gonna complete this part of the roof, and then I will be right back. Okay, the roof is done, just like nothing happened. Wasn't very hard at all. Easy peasy. Easiest roof ever. Uh-huh. Think I'm going to have to maybe cap it here? I don't know. I'm not sure how I want the roof to be shaped. It's probably gonna have to continue this way. Unfortunately, just because this one's shorter and therefore not as important. Hopefully life isn't that way. I'm only 5'4". Now for this kind of area right above the front doorway, it's gonna be kind of important, and I think we're gonna have a balcony. One of my favorite things. Floor is going to be this height, so everything we do needs to be at least this height. And then from here on up, we have these guys, this color, and this color. Making a bit of a gradient, except, you know, whatever, it does need to be a great gradient. Okay, we're making a balcony. Balcony is going to come up a level, so it's not going to be on its ground level, it's going to come up to here and extend outwards, kind of like that. And then from here, it goes like this. Except I might want to have a fence there, so it can't go like that. Dang it. Just a nice little balcony. Oops. Make it pretty and cute. Yeah. And from here, we have a little entrance, if you will. And it's going to maybe look a little bit like this. Not actually sure. I want the fences here. Okay, I'll put the fences there. We're just gonna have to ignore that there is actually no real safety here. So if like a small child made their way through this gap, wouldn't end well for them. How do we make this look nice? Need a door. Could be doing this kind of door, but I'm thinking we're gonna be using a jungle door for this upper level. Gonna have kind of like, oops, like this. Jungle door. One of these doors, one of these doors. Maybe the rest are pink. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And now I've decided and I don't like that. Okay. Don't know why I've given myself an accent. It's gonna go this way. And we're gonna have the jungle doors all throughout these. So that it looks okay. It's, you know, it's acceptable, but maybe we thicken the roof a bit to make it a bit better, and then give it a little cap at the top kind of thing. Okay, maybe it's a bit too bulky at this point. It should just stay like that. Okay, that's acceptable, I guess. It's not the best thing in the world, but again, we can come back to it if we really, really hate it. And then on this side, it's just gonna go back a bit, and then we're gonna have a little working area, maybe a bathroom on the second floor, and it's all gonna be fine, yeah. So on the left side, I'm thinking I want to have a tree right here that goes up, and then I want to have ivy climbing up right here on the corner. And I think that ivy might help with this situation, and also I think it'll just look good. And I think I also want to have ivy on this corner as well, because there's really none over here as of yet. I mean, there's also nothing here as of yet either. So this area is going to be the kitchen. I think I'll just put in a floor for right now. Let me find some blocks, actually, because I have the blocks in mind. Because the Minecraft people decided to move everything around, so I don't know where anything is anymore. And I have to scroll for a long time because don't know what I'll find. So we could use some bone blocks. Or some mushroom blocks. Granite. I mean, it's the granite. Is granite the granite? The best block. And then it's going to have a layer of, you know, cabinets here, counters. Sorry. It's going to extend out onto the water a little bit. So, really down here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe bone blocks look okay. This bit is going to come up from the ground. Oops. The hole in the ground. And then it is going to stick out a bit over the water. Because there's going to be water here. And it's going to stick out like that. Except actually not like that, because I've screwed everything up. So it gets to here. You put the granite up here. And we're like, okay, we want the house to go here. And then it goes up from there. Okay. I'm in focus mode doing this, jeez. Let's get some packed mud. Oops, not packed mud like that. Let's get some mud. Mud bricks. Because I imagine they just use whatever blocks available to them. Just some mud like that. And then up on this level, we have a nice little house. I don't know if I like this. So today, I think I'm only really going to get to, like, part of the exterior. I'm going to build more of this in another part. I think, because it's getting kind of long already. And I've only done half the house of the exterior, only half. The other half is completely gone and missing. So, ran away from home. We're going to quickly just finish this half of the house. Not getting into the inside, not getting into the landscaping. We'll do that next time. And I think we'll just call it a day after that. See how it goes. Yeah. And I say I'm going to complete the house with quotations. But what people... That's not what I'm looking for. It's called glowstone. What the people don't know is that actually I'm not going to complete much at all. I'm going to put some glowstone in here so that bats don't spawn. I'm going to get the black terracotta. And I'm just going to put a roof on it. Call it a day. Yeah. Put a roof on it, then it's done. Half the house, missing. But it's got supports. Look at these supports. Pretty good. It means gravity won't pull it down. And if you have a roof, completely complete. They won't even know the difference between that side and this one. They won't know. They will never. How could they know? Well, guys, completed the exterior of this nice house. I did such good work today. Yes. Whoa, I need to go eat something because I'm getting very hungry. Doing all this hard work, completing the complete exterior of this house. And if you're wondering why I won't show you the other side of the house, don't know why you'd want to see that. It's kind of weird. Why would you want to see the other side of this house? What would there be to see? What reason would I have to lie? It's done. Mm-hmm. And actually, in the next episode, I'm gonna be working on the interior and not the exterior. Because I'm done with the exterior. And I'm going to make this place not a giant block of dirt that I am living on top of. And this house will actually be nice and live in a nice little area and be very pretty with trees and flowers and I don't know what other things. Some cows maybe? Yeah. Look forward to it. Anyway, bye, I guess. Yeah, bye. It's ending now. Goodbye. Right now. It's the end.